There are times when I start up a game and go, oh, how am I going to explain this in a video? And then there's times like Tokyo Pachi-Slot Adventure where I go, oh, this is going to be a fast one. Up front, the very best thing about the game is that you can lose it before you reach the title screen. The plot is that you're invited to take part in a slot machine tournament. You get this invitation in a cutscene that occurs when you power the game on, and if you refuse, it goes straight to game over. So assuming you make it over that hurdle and reach the title screen, when you start the game you're shown a map of Tokyo, and you're in Shibuya. Your goal is to travel to 6 different districts in Tokyo, and play slot machines in each one. You have to play slots for 1 hour at every stop, and you get points based on how well you do at the machine. There's only 1 casino at every stop, and you can't leave until you've done your hour there. So for the first hour of the game, you're stuck in Shibuya regardless. The casinos have multiple types of slot machines. The first one has 3. And before you can play, you have to buy some chips from the counter at the back. You start with 10,000 yen, and you can trade 1,000 yen at a time for 50 credits. Then you walk over, sit down in a machine, and start pumping credits in. Hit up to add more credits up to 50. I don't know why they added this unnecessary extra step, but they did. A button to insert a coin, which you'd think you wouldn't need if you have credits. And you can put up to 3 coins in the slot machine to activate additional rows. Literally the only strategy in slots is to put in the maximum amount of credits. Then you press down to start the wheel spinning, and hit A to stop each individual wheel. Repeat until the timer in the lower right hand corner hits 0, and that's when you find out your rank. Sometimes you'll get a special mode if the right things come up on the wheel. How they work differs for every machine. On this one, I could only put in 1 coin at a time, and I was guaranteed some kind of payout. When you want to move to a different machine, you can hit the select button. You also get your password after you've played for an hour, you know, in case you actually wanted to continue your game. I'm not gonna lie on this one, I was bored out of my mind playing this. I think about 10 minutes into the actual game, I started playing other games while I just spun the wheels for a while. I'm not joking when I say that the second most interesting thing about Tokyo Pachi-Slot Adventure is that it was one of the filthiest carts I've ever plugged into my Famicom. I had to scrub those contacts 3 times before I got it to work, and every time I pulled off a new layer of grime. So somebody played it enough to keep spitting in this thing. But that definitely doesn't reflect modern opinions on the game. This is one that nobody talks about anymore. Unfortunately, this is the start of a new series for Coconuts Japan, so I have 2 more of these games to play before I'm done. I am really not looking forward to those.